welcome to Channel YouTube. I am Barbra Streisand, and this is my friend Duck Sauce. Now, we are here to talk about knitting.
I heard about a little girl who was knitting outside, but then some man came up to her and took a bat and just kind of hit it out of her hands. I mean, what kind of person does that to a poor little 8-year-old?
Okay, excuse me, but who wrote these scripts? Because mine
Joey, I'll be back.
No. We are getting paid by that minute. Okay, our next story is about cast on 30 stitches.
Always tough.
Oh, this is about an old lady who her assignment from Knitting Club was to cast on 30 stitches, and she was on her porch, and this robber came by and robbed her knitting supplies.
What is wrong with you people?
It's knitting, for crying out loud.
Right? It's like, oh my god, she's got a stick and yarn. Run, grab it, let's go.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, oh my god, I can totally stab someone with this.
It's like, I understand it's sharp, but it's used as a weapon as well, and that's very inappropriate. The reason why they're sharp is to get it through the little hole thingy so you can put the rope around it and so you can knit.
Yes.
Imagine me just walking around with a knitting needle.
Yeah, that'd just be creepy, man.
What, are you going to steal it out of my hand? Oh my gosh, she's got a weapon. No, I'm knitting. Jesus, get over yourselves.
I got an interview while Duck Sauce was out partying with the boss.
Well, you know, he's my friend. We're both like 27.
Okay, whatever.
So, you know what?
But I interviewed the old lady from Cast on 30 Stitches, and this was her response. This man from the ghetto came to my home and roughly and violently stole my knitting needles. Those were my gold knitting needles that my mother gave me when I was just a wee child.
We don't know who this woman is. Well,
We're trying to keep her name anonymous because she doesn't want any more robberies around her area.
We call her the old hag.
Oh, tell him about the 9-year-old who was doing measure 9s.
Okay, so the news today was a poor little 9-year-old girl in the hot weather sun, and she has recently didn't want to go swimming anymore. She took her knitting stuff out and wanted to knit a blanket for her grandmother. Sweet girl. But then all of a sudden, this little 11-year-old boy walked down the street and said, "Hey, why are you doing this all person stuff, yo?" And she said, "Well, you see, I'm knitting something for my grandmother for her birthday." He took her knitting needles, unstitched everything, and told her to restart.
Sick little boy.
With pencils.
He was sentenced to 2 months.
And juvie. People. Oh my god. Also, more news on the show Stitchy Shore. It turns out that Stitch, or as you guys like to call him, Benny, because I understand Benny is in Stitchy Shore, but his name is Stitchy. Okay? Get it through your heads. Anyway, he was received down by the coast with his grandmother knitting. And it turns out they were knitting... Joey, will you turn off that thing? Seriously, phones on the set are not allowed.
Exactly.
We need to fire him. Don't try, Joey.
Just leave him.
But back to my story. It turns out that... How do you pronounce her name? Snitchy, yeah, there we go, Snitchy. Turns out Snitchy caught him. And she made fun of him. I mean, she's in Stitchy Shore. I mean, why would she be doing that? I mean, she knits for her baby. It's like, don't make fun of Vinny because he's trying to help his grandmother. She has a mental issue.
Exactly.
So he wants to get her into something interesting.
Exactly what I said.
Alright, back to you.
Okay, wait. I still have... Wait. Sorry. I have to put down some notes. Okay. Now, I have this week's weather for next week also. Okay. Now, Monday, it will be cloudy. It will be cloudy on Monday, but it will be in the 100-degree.
Chance of meatballs.
Oh, shut up. Tuesday, it will be clear. It will be 76 degrees. Wednesday, we'll have a thunderstorm around 6 to 7 in the morning, and it'll be in the 90s. And then Thursday will be clear and 52 degrees in the 50s. Friday in the 90s, clear. Saturday, clear, 90s. Sunday, clear. So it looks like you have a warm weekend, kids.
Please, oh dear Lord, please wear sunscreen. And oh my God.
Especially Monday, please.
Oh, please.
School
And
may
get
be-
your knitting needles out, but watch out. Make sure they have sunscreen too.
Okay, and then that does not look like America.
Because Joey doesn't know how to draw.
Joey, next time you want to draw America, come ask me.
See if you can do it better than Joey.
I probably won't.
Well, Joey's sick of drawing, so.
Okay. We will have high. We'll have warm. We'll have high warm areas here in the north, and in the south it's a little bit changed. We'll have low pressure areas, very cold. Now please, down here, Florida, Texas, California, whatever you want to call it, you're going to want to wear light sweatshirts. And up here, sunscreen. That is the key, sunscreen.
If I catch you not wearing sunscreen, I'll come to your house with 2 bottles of it and spray your face down.
Okay.
Did it last time to my son. He hit me.
I thought he got taken away by...
No, he did it. No, that was my brother. My son is a good boy. He just doesn't like wearing sunscreen. He thinks it's lame.
Look at this. A couple in Minnesota, they were fighting, and the husband took a knife and pointed at the wife's face, and the son came out of his room and hit the stepfather with a baseball bat. Steal. And the father got sentenced for a year for assault. And then another couple in Idaho was down at Walmart with the 2 children, their toddlers, and the toddlers were shoplifting.
There. It's past the minute of our show. I think we need to turn off.
I'm sorry, people who watch Big Bang Theory. Bye. This was Newscast YouTube channel. Please tune in again.